What's up, Piloteers? This is John Lee Dumas from Entrepreneur on Fire. You're watching the launch of a TV show right before your very ears. It's TV Pilot with your host, John Foss.
Hey, how's it going? This is your host, John Foss, and this is the show that everyone is talking about, TV Pilot, where we document the creation from beginning to end of a brand new TV show that will air on the CW23 and will also simultaneously change your life. And now it's time for your favorite part of the program, a word from our sponsor.
Brought to you by Comb, the authorized liquidators with 11 metro locations.
So last time we all got together, I gave a little introduction to our podcast. I told you about some of the amazing history of our station here at CW23. Then I told you about our project, creating a new TV show for the CW23. And then at the end of the show, I met with my boss to get permission to make the podcast that you're all listening to now. We left the show with me about ready to meet with my co-host, Jael Keel. She's very talented, extremely funny and creative. Great person to work with. And she also co-hosted the Melon Drop last year. So check that out. And I talked to her and had her stop by my office so that we could start to figure out where the heck do we go from here. Is your mic working?
I don't know. Is it?
I think it is.
Do I need to be censored?
Hello? Hello? No, not at all.
I can say like
fart.
F word. Can I say the other F word?
I thought that was the only F word.
Fart?
Yeah.
No.
What's the other one?
Flatulate.
Ooh, been there, done that. First of all, are you wondering why I brought you in here and why you're mic'd up?
I'm only wondering why I'm mic'd up.
Okay. that makes sense. All right, so basically, we started talking about the show, which is, we know, number one, it's going to be amazing.
Right.
We don't know what it's going to be about, really. I mean, I kind of have a script, but It's just the beginning, and it'll probably change a lot. So I just thought, like, it might be fun to just kind of make a podcast while we're creating the show. And then on my website, and then we can put it on, like, iTunes and stuff, too.
Sweet.
And if, like, anybody, including my parents, probably just my parents, listen to this, then they will. Then they'll already know about the show.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So then, like, they'll be interested in it when it comes out.
Gotcha. Because they'll like have been listening to the making of it.
Yeah, exactly.
So then they'll obviously want to see.
And then if that all fails, I'll just tell them to watch it. My parents.
And they will.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they love me.
My mom's a 50-50.
Allegedly. All right. So everything was good, right? Chris is cool with the idea. JL's in too. So now it's time to start the work. And starting a show from nothing is actually harder than you'd think. What do you think? Where do we go from here?
From where?
From this random, like, sketchy script that is like halfway through.
Extremely awesome and low to no budget comedy. Mm-hmm. That about sums it up.
Yeah. So just try to finish the script and then
frog dying footage.
See what happens.
Oh, we're gonna make him die again?
Yeah. Oh, and did I mention that this show isn't even officially happening yet? When we made the Melon Drop, we pretty much had to create that entire show before it was approved to be aired. So the entire time we were working on it, we didn't know if it was even gonna happen. So we got pretty much to the point where it was almost done, and then it was finally approved, and then that was obviously a huge relief, and it was great. But yeah, so basically we might be doing all of this work for nothing.
Is it like officially happening? Or are we doing like let's make it happen and then see if they let it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
I don't know. So feel free to tell me at any time that you don't want to be a part of it, if that's the case.
I'll be a part of it, but I don't know if they'll let it happen.
They might. Actually, it sounds like what Chris would like us to do is to make a pilot and then say, here's what we want to do.
Here's the thing,
Let's try to get this going.
If we do that and then pitch it to them, do we get the money for it?
Yeah, definitely. That's the whole point.
So do you have like a time frame on when you want to finish?
I guess as soon as we can.
Do we have the help from the production people?
Yeah, and he said we could use all the equipment here.
Okay.
But it's gonna be like last time where it's like we just have to ask people to help us, and then if they can shoot something, they can shoot it.
Okay.
And stuff like that. So.
Okay.
And you're cool with doing some work?
No nudity.
Okay. That was my next question. We'll just have to play it by ear and see what we can do with it.
Yeah. Okay. What do you need from me?
Basically, just helping with ideas and stuff like last time.
Yeah.
I mean,
It was easier last time, I think, because we had something to base it off of.
Yeah.
And, like, make it similar to, but different enough.
It's kind of like a blank slate right now.
Yeah, which is, like,
it's cool.
Awesome, because you can do whatever you want. But then it's also, like, there's so many options, you really have to narrow it down.
Yeah. I think we should just try to build off the melon drop and maybe, like, try to keep some of the jokes going, even though we're the only ones that are really going to get them. But eventually, people will start to pick up on stuff, and
I would love to do something like prank-wise.
Yeah.
I think that would be really
like
cool.
hidden camera stuff, or what?
Yeah.
Who would we do it to?
I don't know. Kind of want to do it to strangers, but that's probably like a huge leap for right now because it's
we could
like
kill someone by accident.
Right. Well, I do that all the time, but it's like in like a lot of those MTV prank shows. At the end of it, they can say it's okay. We're with the show Boiling Points, you know.
Yeah.
But like, they won't know what the we're talking about. So.
At least until this podcast hits the air.
And then we'll be famous.
Everybody will know. Yeah.
Right. Everybody will know.
But I think
I would love to do something like that.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. I think having it open is cool because we can do whatever we want.
Yeah.
So, like, why don't you just try to have a handful of ideas, and then maybe we could base like a couple segments off of that.
Yeah.
And then I can come up with some ideas. We can base a couple segments off of that, and then we'll have like 4 or 5 segments. It's only a half-hour show. Then we add in the hosting part. Yeah. And that's the show. You know what I mean?
Yep. I'm excited.
The world will be changed.
I think either way it's going to be fun to do.
What do we have to lose? I mean.
Yeah. Time, but you know.
Yeah.
Whatever. There's so much time. Life is long.
Oh, yeah. The only thing that's going to suck about this, the reality of it, is that it might be a lot of work.
Yeah, for you.
And I don't know if I can do it all. We'll see.
Yeah, well, and
so I'm just starting with one.
Because you're going to have to edit not only the podcast, but the actual TV show, too. I'm sure it's going to be, like, just as crazy as Melon Drop. Maybe not on such a tight deadline, but, like, because we only had, a certain amount of time. This we can take as long as we want, but we want it to be done.
Exactly. Sometime soon.
Right.
Otherwise, it'll just linger forever.
Right, and it really could linger forever.
I'll be like 60, you'll be like 50, and I'll be like, hey, so we're
just
still working on that TV show, right?
Just had no idea for the TV show.
Exactly. So when should we shoot that? Should we start like next week or 2 weeks?
I gotta go get my dentures replaced. I gotta go get dental surgery. It's gonna end with me being a millionaire.
Okay.
And
I get screwed out of the deal.
My assistant.
There's some contract somewhere where I sign it without paying attention that says I don't get anything.
Yeah. And I'm notorious for putting that in the fine print. So
good is great, but something
any idea
is better.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You just want something, yeah.
Good is great, something is awesome.
Okay.
Or good is good, something is great.
Gotcha.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really sad, but it's the best we can do.
And then we can make shirts and sell
Can
those.
that just be our station logo? Like,
good is good, something is better.
Yeah.
All right. Good meeting.
Good meeting. Thanks for miking me up.
Take over this world. So that's where we are now. We have a podcast and we have a show in the works, kind of. And we have, as we've already determined, a lot of work to do. So the next step is to complete the rough draft and start getting some skit ideas lined up for the show. Will this actually happen? Will there be another show? Will we have jobs in the next couple of months? Subscribe to our podcast, TV Pilot, to find out. Go to johnfoss.org/TV Pilot. I've been John Foss, host of CW23, this podcast, The Melon Drop, and possibly a TV show to be named later.